What's up, Boston? It's Curtis Dondino, and today I'm doing a video that was kind of requested from another video that I did. I had did a video not too long ago on just like my updated skincare routine, and basically I watched this guy on YouTube. I think his name is like That Bearded Guy or something like that, or like Black Men's Beard. I'll be sure to link his channel below. Whatever the case is, he always gives like little tips and advice and stuff. And one thing I can say is, I think it all comes down to like genetics. But I mean, I also think that there are environmental factors, there are dietary factors. For instance, right, when I'm eating better, I'm working out, I see like my beard be a lot fuller, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, of course I still got that like connection issue right here, but I don't kind of mind it. I always like kind of like the separation. I never really wanted the full thing. I always look too old, and moreover, I look too much like Rick Ross, and that's never been a vibe. Okay, so basically this process is super simple. Basically this is like a beard moisturizer, and for me I would say it's most effective if you seem to grow a good amount of hair but you feel like you lose it because it breaks off. For instance, right, like I'll show you guys. I don't really like to show this often, but you can see all of my patchy spots, right? But like hair grows there, and if we kind of come in like super close, hair grows there. But the reality is like I sleep on my face, I don't sleep on the back of my head sometimes, like you know, and I feel like that pillow wins. And I would advise getting or if possible getting like some type of satin or silk pillowcases. They are a great help with hair breakage. But in the meantime, I really want to focus on just keeping, you know, it as moist as possible. I do this like a part of my skincare routine. It's sometimes I don't even like do the whole face wash thing. I might take like a face wipe, boom, and then some spray, boom, 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 and the day is done. You should also check out his channel if you want a lot more information. He comes, excuse me, when he speaks from a more informative place than I could ever, because I mean, I'm literally learning some of this stuff from YouTube and stuff like that. But I'm always willing to share what I know, because I feel like if you share what you know, it could just keep the cycle going, you know? Because sometimes people may look at him and say like, well, he already has a full beard, and he might be a little older than me, so I can't relate. And so maybe I can be like a middle stone where you can relate to, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys can. So it's a really simple process. I'm gonna take the camera off my face so that way you guys can really see what's going on. This video shouldn't be too long. I pretty much spent 3 minutes already talking, so let's just get to it. Okay, so you want to have some type of clean container, and now we can go through the ingredients. So first we have some castor oil, and this is from, and this is for your hair and beard. Everything I got from Amazon, so you could just order everything off of Amazon. Stay in the house, stay safe. Then we got some eucalyptus oil. Then we got some vegetable glycerin, if that's how you say that, and then we have some sweet almond oil. And he recommends everything except for the castor oil, but castor oil has been effective for me for a long time with my hair breakage. And he also said use distilled water, so I'm using distilled water as well. And so I don't really feel like pouring, like, you know, actually gathering 5 tablespoons of this. So I'm gonna just pour this in my measuring cup. And so as you can see where my finger is right here, this is where the 5 tablespoons is. And we'll just get that there. Might be a little extra, it won't hurt anything. Let me see, is it? It's a little over the line. So then we can just pour that right into our bottle. And as you can see, this bottle isn't so big anyway, so pretty much already filled it up. We could do it at this proportion and then just put it in here. I have another spray bottle, so that's not an issue. I can pour it in here and then pour it in there. Okay, so next you have a half a tablespoon of glycerin. So now we could just work with a bigger bottle because this bottle was too small, clearly. So we got the 5 tablespoons of this, and then we have, and so you really use so little of this that, and it's pretty thick. So if you look, it's about half a tablespoon of this. Pour that in there. I've had this bottle for like, I've used it for like 3 things and it's barely even put a dent in it. So it's definitely worth it. And then we're gonna do 2 full tablespoons of the sweet almond oil. Oh shit, not me dropping oil. Now, I already have oily skin, so you would think that like my hair doesn't fall off, but I feel like because I have such oily skin, that is probably why it falls off. I'm not sure. We're going to do 5 drops of the eucalyptus oil, and this is like a regular bottle, but it came with a dropper. I lost it, so I had to get another one. That's the only downside to this. But you want to put 5 drops. This smells amazing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5 drops of that. Ooh, this smells so good. It's kind of strong too, and I think that strength is probably what, I feel like, I don't know what it does. And then I just literally use like 2 drops of castor oil because it's so thick. And that's pretty much your beard spray right there. Like, the majority of the work is already done. And this isn't even the top, folks. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Where did the top go? Now we got our top. Boom. Shake that up, and now you have the perfect beard moisturizer. To be honest, I just had to empty out the one I had made in this one so I can make the video. So I feel so dumb, but hey, it's life, you know. But then do this. Moisture. And then I like to just take it in with my fingers. Make sure your hands clean, of course, and just pull the hairs. Boom, 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 boom. Get to the root, get to the root, get to the root. Boom. So it's been about 2.5, 3 weeks, and as you can see and probably hear from the echo, we're back in the bathroom. So we started with about like this much or maybe more, but now as you can see, hold on, Cash, let me get out the bathroom. Now as you can see, we're pretty much all the way down here, and I might have did a couple sprays to my hair, whatever the case may be, because it's just oil. I'm assuming that it should be fine. Whatever the case may be, I really wanted you guys to see a little bit of what my facial hair looks like now. As you can see, you know, it's still patchy, but like, look, I'm spreading it the same way that I was spreading the hair before. Why are you crying, Cash? You okay? Going back outside? I'm sorry, but oh, that thing refocus up. But as you can see, when I pull now, it's a lot fuller. It's not as patchy. So I think a big part of that is just having the moisture. Okay, we at the bottom now. Having the moisture lock in. So boss dons, I hope you guys try this product out. If you have a beard, especially like a patchy one, I definitely would recommend 10 out of 10. I'm not a believer of things I see on the internet, but also I'm not a liar and I have no reason to lie. Now, I already explained to you, like, it wasn't like any major changes, but it's a video. You can see the proof for yourself. It's been about 2.5, 3 weeks, I believe. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys comment, like, subscribe. If there's anything else you want to see me try or get into, let me know. Other than that, stay untouchable. Cash, come on.